Hey, what's going on, my people? It is your guy, Big Rube, and you're right here on Ballers Only, presented to you by Big Time Ballin'. Man, I'm gonna jump right into the show, but before I do that, I'd just like to say thank you for everybody that participated in our Houston event. There was a lot going on. We had storms, we had all type of thing. We had a fight that nearly ended our tournament. All type of stuff to get into, but basically. I really just want to start by saying thank you again. I'm very, very, very thankful for you guys supporting the Big Time Ball and brand. And we just like to say, we appreciate you guys. Thank you so much, man. Let's just jump right into it, man. I want to show some love, and I want to start it off by showing a little bit of love to my ladies right off the bat. The girls' game is suffering a little bit, but it's growing, as you can see with Caitlin Clark and Angel Reese, and how they really basically breathing some life into the game. Hadn't been exciting in a while, but I'm glad it's coming back. We got people, the goats, the legends. Sherelle Swoops, and from the old school, and then people somewhat my area like Candace Parker and people like that. But thank you for bringing the girls game back. I'm going to start right here with the girls. Show a little bit of love to my ladies. Here are some of our MVP candidates, the people who went home with the moolah kicks. Man, I got to give a big shout out now. I know I'm horrible at pronouncing names, but I want to say Lakira Luckett. That's the young lady right here who's holding the moolah kicks. She definitely. And oh, by the way, man, shout out to our sponsors, man. I got my pair of moolah kicks right here with me, man. So I can't wear them because they're exclusively for girls, but shout out to them. They are in Dick's Sporting Goods. That's one of our sponsors. Shout out to them. So, young lady won those shoes, and her teammate who was holding the MVP trophy here. Now they're gonna kill me for this. I want to say her name is Lanaya uh, Willis, right? Yeah, Lanaya. I may be pronouncing it wrong, but she turned up in the championship game. She could not miss a shot. I'm not even kidding. Uh, Yikes. I want to say at least 16, 17 points, maybe even 20 or so. But shout out to her. Great job for the team all the way from Mississippi. So big shout out to them, man. I'm super, super excited about that. Um, Now I'm gonna go ahead and jump into our next young lady. I'm gonna stop my screen for a second and hold on. Next young lady, want to show a little bit of love too. Let's get this out of here. Get that out of here. Okay. And this young lady held it down. She is actually from Texas, and her name is Gianna Hayes. Yeah, Gianna was out there balling. She plays for Steam Ahead. When I say every rebound, she was a rebound machine. Uh, definitely, definitely was out here balling. Let me get this screen back up. Hold on one second. Okay. Let's get this back up here for you guys. One moment. Technical difficulties. That's all right though. Hey, we not editing this. I'm gonna tell you that right now. So we ain't editing nothing, nothing, nothing. But here we go. Yep, that's the young lady right here. I didn't have her on the screen, but I definitely wanted to highlight her. Plays for Steam Ahead. She was out there balling, and she did her thing. Um, Led them to the championship game. Fell short against the team from Mississippi, who surprised a bunch of teams. They didn't think the girls was gonna come down here to the big city and ball, but the ladies surely did. So shout out to them. Great job. Now I want to get into some of my champs. Let me get into some of my champs, man. I gotta support and show love to the people who won the championship game. So let's get into it a little bit. Here we go. All right. Let's go. Let's go. Let's get it. Boom. There we go. Mo City Ballers. Shot callers. 20-inch blades on the Impala. Caller. All right. I'm done. But yeah, Mo City Ballers definitely um, held it down, man. They are the 14U champs, man. These guys came with their A game and they held it down and won that championship game. It was nice. Yeah, they were really, really nice. Great job from them. Um, man, I think those guys can play against anybody, like literally. And so yeah, I'm just excited about them. Next team we're gonna show some love for is let's see, boom. Let me get my next team up here. You know, we got to do this one by one, man. That's how we do it. One by one. Showing love to boom, there they go. Baskets Academy. Man, when I say this team, they kind of surprised me. I didn't. I ain't saying I root for teams at my tournaments or anything, but this team just kind of caught me by surprise because they're not like a super flashy team. They just play ball. Like they don't really got somebody that's out there dribbling around that bag and showboating all the time. But they clearly won the 12U division. Great job by them. Super super excited about their squad, right? Um, man, they were killing, man. I mean, flat out. I mean, hey, what can I say? If you got it, you got it. You know what I mean? And they definitely had it, man. Shout out to them. Talked to their coach for a little bit, Coach Russ. Man, he said they just practice hard, man. I mean, that's pretty much it, which is amazing, man. So next, I got to give it up to my guys right here who held it down and won the championship. And that's for South Texas Select, STS. And those are my 16U boys champions. They held it down. I think they're right outside of Houston, up north on from Huntsville. So great job by them. Great job. They held it down. They won. The game got a little chippy. This is the one that we got to talk about it a little later. But yeah, we're gonna talk about it a little later. But it's cool. It's cool. I mean, yeah. We'll talk about that a little bit later, man. But yeah, that the game was intense. I'll just say that, man. So next up, I want to give some love to my guys. They yeah, they definitely did their thing as well, and that is going to be my guys right here. Boom, there they go. The Hurricanes. My goodness. 18U champs. And when I say they play as a cohesive unit, now they do have two guys that kind of, I would say, drive the bus, so to speak, but they play as a unit, man. And you could just tell that they just like playing together. They didn't care who scored the points. They didn't care who made all the layups and but they were playing defense. They were getting busy on defense. And a lot of the times, you don't see that. You got to be real. You got to be real about it. Defense is not very present at a lot of these events, but this team right here, they ready for the big time. You know what I'm saying? And all these teams, by the way, they made it to our national championship. So that's good, man. We super, super excited. Next team I wanted to highlight is actually not one of the champs, but it was the runner up. And the reason I show love to runners up because guess what? They made it to the championship. It's just that they fell a little bit short. And when I say a little bit short, literally this team, I think it was like 4 points or something like that. Very close game. And this is the Houston Hoops. Right here, these guys have some special players on this team. Man, I see some future stars out here. 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 Like for real, these guys can go. You could tell that they were well coached. Just fell short a little bit in that championship game, but I definitely want to send a shout out to Houston Hoops. Very late addition to the tournament, as you guys may not or may be aware of. We had some bad weather here in Houston, and their tournament got canceled, and so we were able to get them in last minute, and they came in and showed up and showed out. Just fell a little bit short in that championship game, but great job, man. Like I said, I always want to show love to the teams who play well, who show well, who do their thing, man. And that's just what I do, man. We greatly appreciate these kids for coming to our events, and the coaches for participating as well and bringing their team. So next, as you see, the older kids won the championship, but got to give it up to South Texas Select again. They were our 12U boys runner up. So that's a really good showing in the tournament. If one of your teams win first place and your other team wins second place, you only brought two teams. I think that's pretty good. So clearly these boys are at the gym a lot, and they're practicing well, and they're doing their thing. So shout out to them. They qualified for our national championships, which is in July 20th and 21st at Louetta Sport. Nope, it's not called Louetta anymore. Sun Auto. So man, we're gonna see them there, and I'm super, super excited about this team and every other team that qualified, man. So good job for them. Good job for everybody they coach, man. It was very impressive as well. So next team I want to shout out is on the girls side. Like I said, they made it to the championship game. They fell a little short, but overall, this team they definitely came to ball, and a lot of people didn't think they were going to make the championships, and that was a steam ahead. So shout out to them. Very good job by them and their coach doing it and making it to the championship game. Steam ahead. Great program right here, and greatly appreciate them. Now, fine, let's go ahead and keep it. We're going to keep it. We're going to keep it in the realm of the ladies. My Mercedes. Okay, I quit. All right. So, yeah, we're going to keep it with the ladies. And shout out to my girls, the Lady Panthers, all the way from Mississippi. M-I, quick letter. All right. So, look, man, they came all the way down from Mississippi and held it down, man. And they knocked a team off who thought they were going to win, but this team just came with it, and they're a cohesive unit. They play defense, but man, offense was on full display. Man, I know what these girls work on in practice. So shout out to them all the way from Mississippi. And yes, they said they are definitely coming to nationals. They want some smoke, is what they said. They want some smoke. And I'm like, yeah, let's get the smoke cracking. Yeah, they're like, yo, they ready for whatever, man. So I'm like, all right, cool. I don't got a problem with it. I don't got a problem with it at all. And they like, yeah, they gonna go ahead and come, and I'm excited about it. But this next team, uh, as I said, late edition came, and we welcome them with open arms, and man, Houston Hoops, right here, man, this program came through, man. Like I said, if you got two teams in here in a tournament, and one of them win first place, and the second one win second place, you got two teams that represented in the championships, man. That's amazing. That's amazing. This team is 11U, and I would love to see this team match up with one of my favorite teams out of Chicago, called Blueprint or the Future. 11U. I'm trying to set that up for nationals, man. We need to see that matchup. So great job by the Houston Hoops. Held it down, late entry, and came through and won. So yep, great job. And now I'm gonna go ahead and show a little bit of love to the runners up, because like I said, man, if you make it to the championship, you're doing something in the tournament. I don't care what nobody say. And yep, that is next Play Elite. This program right here is nice, man. I've been checking them out on IG. They have some really great practices that they run, man. Coaches, brothers, and man, you could just tell that this is a cohesive unit, man. So shout out to them. Shout out to that program. And man, if you're looking for any of these programs, you know, just hit me up, man. I'll tell you who got a good program and who you need to check out, man. But yeah, this is definitely one of them that you could check out. Solid program right here. Um, who else we got? Who else we got? Is that it? Is that it? Is that it? All right. So quickly, I'm gonna roll through these championship brackets, man, and then we're gonna get on up out of here, man. I'm gonna go ahead and present my screen one more time, roll through the brackets, show y'all how everybody won, and then we're gonna wrap up the show. So I'm gonna jump off screen and show you how it all went down. All right, so 17-18, you boys, as you can see, man, Texas Hurricanes came out with the W over Steam Ahead. We had the nation that shoulda, coulda, and woulda, basically by 1 point didn't make it. But you see, Team Mo was in there. New Legends had 2 teams in there, and Mo City. So great job by Texas Hurricanes. In the 12U boys, we have Baskets Academy, who I shouted out earlier, who won against South Texas Select. And shout out to Steam Ahead as well. And who else? We had, oh yeah, the 11U boys. Houston Hoops won that over Next Play Elite, which I did show you guys. Baskets Academy and Mo City Ballers was in there, as well as the East Houston Hoops. Want to shout out the Lady Panthers, who won it over Steam Ahead, close victory. Pink Goats was in there, and Elite Prospects brought 2 teams. So great job there, ladies. Man, 11U, 14U boys, there it is. That's who I was missing. Mo City Ballers won that. But shout out to Certified Elite, of course, Houston Hoops, Mo City Ballers, and GCL and Texas Prime. You know, it was really, really competitive. Now, 15-16, you boys, South Texas Select won that, as I said, over Steam Ahead. Texas Prime was in there, Dash Elite. Texas Prime actually had 2 teams, his Hoops, which is a great program, Baskets Academy, and yep, Baskets Academy. And then, like I said, the varsity boys right here. I think I shouted out all these teams already, but man, great job, man. Shout out to our other teams that were in the other brackets, Money Makers and several others, too many to mention. But all I got to say is, guys, man, check it out. At the end of the day, I just need y'all to come and see us, man. Look at this, man. Shout out to all of our followers on IG. We're growing every day. And then also our subscribers are getting up on YouTube, man. So if, like I said, like, subscribe this video, do all that. Show us some love. We'll show you some love. Our national championships are in July 20th. Mark your calendars. Okay, mark your calendars. Mark your calendars. Mark your calendar. You mark your calendar. Everybody mark your calendar for our national championships, which is going down July 20th right here in the Houston area. So ladies and gentlemen, that's it. It's a wrap. I'm getting out of here, man. I'm tired, man. I had 2 tournaments going on. We had Houston and Indianapolis, and I'm tired. So great job. We'll see you guys in Chicago, June 1st and 2nd. And then I need y'all in Spooky Nuke, June 8th and 9th. And also in Mississippi, June 8th and 9th. And then in Dallas on the 15th and the 16th. And then in Houston, the 22nd and the 23rd of June. And also in Houston the next weekend, the 29th and the 30th. And also in Iowa. So that's it. You know what to do. Like, subscribe. This is Ballers Only, and we out, man. Appreciate y'all for joining. Like, subscribe, do all that. Peace out, y'all. Holla.